Welcome to Beyond the Fame, where we explore the gems of cinema. Today, we're diving into the world of classic films from the 1940s to the 1960s, an era that not only defined Hollywood, but also left a lasting legacy on the film industry. From film noir to sweeping romances, this period is rich with unforgettable storytelling and iconic performances. So grab your popcorn and let's embark on this cinematic journey. The 1940s to the 1960s were a golden age for film techniques, marking a revolutionary period in cinema history. Directors began experimenting with lighting, framing, and sound, leading to innovations that transformed storytelling. In Casablanca, for instance, the strategic use of chiaroscuro lighting created a moody atmosphere that not only enhanced the visual appeal, but also reflected the film's emotional depth, immersing the audience in the characters' dilemmas and desires. Meanwhile, Citizen Kane pushed the boundaries of cinematography with its innovative use of deep focus, allowing viewers to simultaneously observe foreground and background action. This technique not only enriched the visual narrative, but also provided multiple layers of storytelling within a single frame, engaging audiences in a way that was previously unseen. The era also saw the introduction of sound design as a storytelling tool. Films like Double Indemnity employed voiceovers to provide insight into characters' internal struggles and motivations, adding depth and complexity to the plot. These narrative techniques not only drew viewers deeper into the story, but also shaped the emotional arcs of the characters, creating a more intimate connection between the audience and the film. This period was characterized by a commitment to artistic experimentation, with directors like Alfred Hitchcock, Billy Wilder, and Orson Welles pushing the boundaries of what film could achieve. They utilized unconventional angles, dynamic camera movements, and meticulous mise-en-scène to enhance storytelling, creating a rich tapestry of visual and auditory experiences. As we delve into these classic films, we see how these cinematic techniques not only defined the era, but also set the stage for future filmmakers, laying the groundwork for modern cinema. The innovations of this golden age continue to influence directors today, demonstrating that the craft of filmmaking is ever-evolving yet deeply rooted in the artistic visions of the past. Now, let's delve deeper into one of the most iconic films of this era, Casablanca. Starring the unforgettable duo, Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman, this film goes far beyond the realm of a traditional love story. It's a profound exploration of sacrifice, loyalty, and patriotism, set against the turbulent backdrop of World War II. The characters' struggles with personal desires versus greater moral obligations resonate with the uncertainty and hopes of that time. Lines like "Here's looking at you, kid" have become timeless, embodying both intimate longing and universal themes of loss and resilience. The film's layered narrative weaves themes of love, betrayal, and redemption, making it a timeless tale that continues to captivate viewers with its emotional depth and moral dilemmas. The characters in Casablanca are more than just fictional creations, they're reflections of the era's complexities. Rick Blaine, played by Bogart, represents a man torn between his own happiness and a sense of duty, a symbol of the reluctant hero that mirrors the collective sentiment of those facing difficult choices during wartime. Ilse Lund, portrayed by Bergman, embodies the conflict of love and loyalty, caught between her past and present, her desires and her obligations. Their relationship is a poignant dance of unspoken emotions, encapsulating the tension between personal sacrifice and the greater good. What makes Casablanca truly timeless is its ability to capture the spirit of an entire generation facing uncertainty. Its message about the importance of selflessness and standing up for what's right remains relevant even today. The film's rich dialogue, atmospheric settings, and compelling characters continue to inspire filmmakers, proving that its legacy is as enduring as the themes it explores. Even decades later, Casablanca stands not just as a piece of cinematic art, but as a cultural milestone that transcends its era. Moving into the 1950s, Rebel Without a Cause stands as a defining film that captured the turbulence of teenage angst and rebellion. James Dean's portrayal of Jim Stark is not just a performance. It's a raw, unfiltered expression of youth grappling with the pressures of identity, conformity, and societal expectations. His characters' longing for acceptance and a sense of belonging mirrored the frustrations of an entire generation feeling misunderstood. The film's narrative delves into complex themes of alienation, loneliness, and the conflict between generations. Stark's strained relationship with his parents and his struggle against peer pressure resonate deeply, shedding light on the emotional battles of adolescents trying to find their place in a rigid society. The iconic scene of the chicken run, where two cars race toward a cliff, embodies the recklessness and desperation of youth searching for validation in a world that seems to offer none. The film's visual style also adds layers to its storytelling. The striking use of color, particularly the vivid red jacket worn by Dean, symbolizes both defiance and vulnerability, highlighting his character's dual nature. This imagery, combined with the raw intensity of Dean's performance, creates a cinematic experience that speaks to the universal quest for self-discovery and identity. Rebel Without a Cause became a cultural touchstone, not just for its portrayal of troubled youth, but also for its impact on fashion, attitude, and the rebellious spirit that defined the 1950s. It remains a timeless classic, echoing the ongoing struggle of adolescents to carve out their own identities in a world that often demands conformity. James Dean's portrayal of Jim Stark continues to influence portrayals of troubled youth in cinema, solidifying his status as a symbol of defiance and vulnerability that transcends generations. Each of these films showcases not just the storytelling prowess of their creators, but also encapsulates the cultural zeitgeist of their time. They serve as mirrors reflecting the societal challenges and emotional truths that shaped their eras. Through their powerful narratives, complex characters, and innovative filmmaking techniques, these films have left an indelible mark on cinema and continue to inspire filmmakers and audiences alike. As we analyze these classics, we appreciate not only their artistry, but also their ability to evoke empathy and provoke thought, making them enduring treasures in the annals of film history. These classic films didn't just entertain, they also played a pivotal role in reflecting and shaping societal values. A prime example is Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, 1967, a groundbreaking film that boldly confronted the issues of racial prejudice and interracial marriage at a time when these topics were highly controversial in America. Starring Sidney Poitier, Katharine Hepburn, and Spencer Tracy, the film tells the story of a young interracial couple seeking the approval of their parents, who must confront their own biases in the process. Guess Who's Coming to Dinner was revolutionary in its approach to race relations. It tackled the anxieties and prejudices surrounding interracial relationships with a sensitivity that was rare in the cinema of its time. The characters were depicted not as caricatures, but as complex individuals grappling with their beliefs, allowing audiences to engage with the story on a deeply personal level. The impact of the film extended far beyond the screen. Released during the height of the civil rights movement in the U.S., its message of acceptance and equality resonated with audiences and sparked important conversations about race, love, and social norms. By portraying an interracial couple in a positive light, the film helped to challenge existing prejudices and pave the way for more inclusive storytelling in Hollywood. Its influence can still be seen today in films that address social justice and equality, showing the power of cinema to not only reflect but also drive cultural change. The movie's legacy is marked by its commitment to advancing progressive ideals through a humanistic approach, showing how stories told with empathy can bring about understanding and dialogue in a divided society. The legacy of Golden Age films is vast and undeniable. They not only shaped the cinematic landscape of their own time, but also set a standard that continues to inspire generations of filmmakers and actors. Directors like Quentin Tarantino often draw inspiration from classic genres, incorporating elements like noir, suspense, and dynamic dialogues into his modern storytelling. These Golden Age films influenced entire genres, establishing tropes that still appear in contemporary cinema, from the romantic highs and lows in today's rom-coms to the gritty tension found in crime thrillers. The iconic use of cinematography, narrative structures, and thematic elements in these classics has been echoed in the works of filmmakers like Martin Scorsese and Christopher Nolan, who both integrate techniques such as chiaroscuro lighting, nonlinear storytelling, and character-driven plots that were first perfected in this era. Casablanca's emotional depth and themes of love and sacrifice have inspired countless romantic dramas, while the complex characters of films like Citizen Kane have laid the foundation for character studies in modern psychological thrillers. These films also contributed significantly to the development of genre storytelling, influencing everything from the film noir aesthetics of The Maltese Falcon to the rebellious spirit captured in Rebel Without a Cause. The resilience, moral dilemmas, and nuanced relationships explored in these classics remain universal, proving that great storytelling transcends time. The way these films dealt with societal issues, love, and the human condition continues to resonate, underscoring the idea that the true power of cinema lies in its ability to connect with audiences across generations. Furthermore, the cultural impact extends beyond individual films. The era itself laid the groundwork for future movements in film, including the rise of auteur directors and the exploration of more nuanced characters. These classics invite us to reflect on our own values and beliefs, ensuring that their relevance endures in the fabric of modern storytelling. As audiences engage with these films today, they discover not just entertainment, but also a rich tapestry of cultural history that continues to influence and inspire the art of filmmaking. Now it's your turn. What classic film from the 1940s to the 1960s resonates with you the most? Vote in our poll or share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your favorite films and why they've made an impact on you. In summary, the classic films of the 1940s to 1960s are timeless treasures that continue to influence filmmakers today. From innovative cinematography to powerful storytelling, these films remind us of the magic of cinema. If you enjoyed this exploration of classic films, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more cinematic adventures here on Beyond the Fame. Thanks for watching in this video.